Okay, I think we are live. Hi everyone, this is Aditya Sharma. With me, I have our mentor Kunal and my team member Dr. Amit Lal.
Hi everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So, guys, if you can let us know in the chat box that you can hear us loud and clear, you can see us absolutely fine, then we'll get started. Okay. In the meantime, we'll check connections on our end. I can see Pratish saying hello. Hi, Pratish. If others can also quickly introduce themselves and let us know where they're located, that would be super helpful. And I'm checking on LinkedIn in the meantime. Okay.
Let me check on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is fine.
YouTube is fine. Let's see on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I can see a lot of comments coming in now.
Okay, so
Everything perfect. Hello. This is perfect.
LinkedIn is
Hi
fine.
everyone.
Okay, so people are joining in. Okay, that's great. Thanks everyone for letting us know. And guys, if you can also quickly like this event. I mean, on LinkedIn there are a few of those like thumbs up, heart, clap, whatever you want to do. But if you can quickly like, heart shape, whatever you want to do, and repost this event really quick, that would be very helpful. We want to reach more and more people so that we can have more engaged community, right? And eventually we'll also tell you how you will be connected to this community as well, right? So we'll also share that with you, how you can connect to the community. So make sure to do that as well. Okay, thanks guys for liking the event, really appreciate it.
Dan is joining from Delhi, Nigeria. I can see Alabi from Nigeria. Okay, guys, if you can let us know in the comment section from where you are joining today. Let me tell you my location. So I am located at Toronto right now in Canada. What about you, Aditya?
I am located in Miami, Florida, and exactly on Miami Beach, actually. So, those who are
Oh.
planning for year-end vacation, guys, you can always come to Miami Beach and just hit me up and say, "Hey, I'm here," and I'll just come downstairs. Right?
And
It's literally like that. Like some of my known friends, they come to vacation on Miami. Hey, we are on Miami Beach. It's like, okay, where are you? Right on that street. Okay, I'm there. Coming downstairs. It's that quick. Okay, let me add my location in the chat box for everyone. Anyone in Miami or Miami Beach area?
Florida. I can see people
From
joining in comment
Somalia.
section.
Okay, great. We have, I think, first
Yeah,
person
first person
from
from Somalia. Yeah.
Somalia. Welcome, Abdi Rahman. Welcome to the platform.
Oh, we have someone from Zimbabwe today.
Yeah. Abdi Rahman, if you can let us know, how did you come to know about High Counselor or this event or this project thing? That would be very interesting, right? Definitely, we want to reach out to more people in your region, want to help as many people as possible. But if you can let us know, that would be very helpful. And there is someone from my home city, Jaipur.
I also saw someone from Zimbabwe.
Okay, so we have Mazoki from Zimbabwe. Same question to you, Mazoki. Did you find us through LinkedIn, or also let us know what is the situation of data science education in your area? Is it like free, like available at a good standard? Do people are people aware of career in data science? It will be very interesting to know. Also, same for you, Abdi Rahman. If you can let us know how much people are aware of data science role and career opportunities, remote roles. Uh,
I can see one from Kenya. Kenya as well.
there's people
Anula.
from Kenya. Okay. Pritish joining from Ireland.
Good to see new people joining from new parts of the globe. That's great. Aditya this side. So somebody is joining from. His name is also Aditya, joining from Jaipur.
And we have currently somebody doing vacation in Egypt. Okay, great.
So
Never been
how
there.
is weather in Egypt right
How's
now?
weather in Egypt? Is it a good time? And how much does it cost to do a
Cost.
vacation in Egypt? That is the most important thing. Please let us know. Rough ballpark number,
How much it costs to yes, go to Egypt for a
right?
vacation?
And Abdi Rahman, how much does it cost to do vacation in Somalia? That is also important. Okay, so I got LinkedIn post on your wall. Okay, thank you so much, Abdi Rahman, for letting us know. This is helpful. And Aditya Agarwal again from Jaipur. Okay, a lot of people coming from Jaipur. That's awesome.
So Abdir has already replied on this one. People in my location mostly aware about mostly in data science, sir. Few of them are aware about has a background in IT.
Okay, okay. So people are aware. Okay, cool. That's amazing. That's really good to know. Okay, so we have people over here, and I assume, guys, that most of you are looking for data science related job roles, right? Uh, I would really like to know, because that's how we are trying to modify our sessions or to customize and tailor specifically for your need. And today we have like our mentor Kunal with us. Those who are joining here for the first time, I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to have a great learning session with Kunal today. Actually going to learn something in the next 1 hour. So stay until the end. He's one of the best teachers, I would say, right? That's the right word. He's a great working professional at Dell, but in addition to that, he's a great teacher for data science. So stay and until Kunal teaches you, and he'll be actually solving the project, right? So you're definitely going to learn something. We have Pedro from Spain. Okay. So
Wow.
okay, it's great to see, guys, that we have people from all over the world, which is
Yeah.
which is really amazing. And guys, if you can let us know how many of you are currently searching for a job, or how many of you are just studying right now, just upskilling either in school, college, or just learning data science skills like Python, SQL, data vision, machine learning, because we want to understand how many of people are joining this project from a job search point of view, and how many of you are joining just from a learning point of view, that okay, I want to strengthen my profile, strengthen my knowledge. So just write upskilling or job searching, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're upskilling for job searching, just use one of them, right? So which one is the main priority for you? Are you looking for a like absolutely job search right now, then write job searching? Or if you're learning, so that you become more, uh, I would say, fit for the data science role, then write upskilling. Okay. I wish there is a then an option of poll. Is there an option of poll?
No, I
uh,
guess StreamYard doesn't have that option.
StreamYard, yes, I don't think they have an option of poll, but that would have been amazing. Okay. Okay, we have a very engaging crowd. Job searching. Which companies uses SQL databases? DBMS businesses. Job searching. Job searching. Okay. I'm currently trying to transition into data science. Okay. Upskilling. Upskilling. Job searching. Looking for full-time roles with 5 years of experience in IT. Okay. Upskilling, job search, upskilling. I think it's a pretty good mix of both. Hmm. Next time, we'll try to have something related to poll, right? So that we can get to see in real time. Okay. We can actually create, like a quick post on LinkedIn, and that's where we can give an option of poll, and people can literally go there and write vote over there. But this is also fine. But I can see a little bit more inclination toward job searching, and I would say 35% towards upskilling. So, okay, that's good. Uh, I think we are good to get started. Anything else, Amit, sir, that you would like to know about our candidates? There are a few people that I'm in touch with on email. So, guys, I reached out to everyone. I mean, not from this. From today's event certainly, but those who are joining this project for second time or more. I reached out to almost all of you on email, and hundreds of you got back to me on email telling what is your current job search, like what is your current career goal, why are you doing projects, why are you studying data science. So thanks to a lot of those people who got back to me, and we are in great conversation, working with each other, right? I'm trying to share whatever knowledge, resources that I have from my end with everyone. Few people that I would like to call out their names. If you can let me know, guys, if you are already here, that would be very, very good. So that I can get to know that, okay, our emails are working. So I specifically asked Osama Nazir from Pakistan to attend today's session. Geeta Ladagiri, Ram Bauli, Aditi Raut, Pedro. Pedro is right over here. Okay, Pedro. So
Hi,
you're
Pedro, how are you?
okay. Dr. Nermain from Egypt. I think uh, we have him here. Okay, but guys, you can just simply say, "Hey, I'm here." Right? Just comment, "I'm here." Right? So that I get to know that we have a two-way communication and not just one-way communication. Okay. Abdul Rahman, Pooja Pradhan, Vedant Parnek, Shaimaka Aike, Tanishk, Bhanupriya, Renu Prabha, Promise Lamola, Amina Sani, Patricia Crossweight, Tanisha, Anuya, Shripada. So these are some of the people, right? So if you guys are here, okay, Usama, thanks for confirming. Anyone else that, okay, Sai Pole is here. Okay, perfect. Okay, a lot of people are confirming. Okay, that's amazing. Neeraj says he's here. Sidra is here. Okay, Samir is here too.
Yeah, Rachel is here.
Rachel is
Gaffer
here.
is here.
Okay, cool. So, which is great, guys. And I still have like hundreds of email from you guys, which are still that I have not responded. Like that I received in the last 7 days. But I promise that I'll be getting back to each and every one of you because uh, I'm reading your email, drafting my response, whatever emails that I have, whatever resources that I have relevant for you. Uh, I'm sharing that with all of you, right? So it takes a little bit of time to respond to each and every one of you. But yeah, let's stay in touch. I really want to make a very closed as well as a very resourceful community for all of us. Okay.
Yes.
So even after this session, I'll reach out to those who are new and joining this project for the first time, asking about what exactly help you need at your in your career at this point in time. Feel free to get back in whatever detail you want, and I'll try to share whatever resources I have from my end. Okay. Before we get started, guys, we have a Discord community in which we have about 5,000 data science, software engineering professionals, mentors from different companies. I would highly recommend you to join this Discord community. One second, it's right over here. No, yeah, the QR code is right over here. If you can see, scan this QR code, right, and you will be able to join the Discord community either through your phone. And I'll also put the link of this Discord community in the chat box. Let me put it there right away. And in this Discord community, we share important resources, uh, information about different job search, jobs that come up in the market, different projects. So make sure to join this Discord community. Let me check the link. If the link is fine, and I'll share it with you. Okay, so join Discord community. Here you go. I've added it there, guys. Please join the Discord community. I've added link in the chat box, so you can also uh, scan this QR code. Okay. I'll have a green background because then green screen, then the background will come up better. Okay. Once you guys join Discord community, those who are new, please let me know in the chat box so that we can get started for the project. Okay. Or if you face any difficulty joining this Discord community, then also let me know so that I can share the updated link or we can resolve out that issue. Just let me know in the chat box that, hey, we have joined. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Anyone in London searching for a job like me would love to connect on LinkedIn. Definitely. So Pratik, you can also join the Discord community, and there is the discussion on all around these things keep going on, and people may be able to share very good information with you.
This is London from UK, or this is London from like Canada, Ontario?
That's a good point. Okay, Akshat, thanks for confirming. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get started now, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for again joining this another project with us. Those who are new, let me give you a quick introduction of why we are doing this project, what this project is about, and what you're going to encounter in the next 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, and what our objective is. So, my name is Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor. Almost 8 to 9 months ago, we realized that a lot of people who are searching for a job in data science domain, software engineering domain, they struggle to land interview calls, and the biggest reason why they fail in in landing interview calls or securing a job is lack of hands-on work experience. A lot of people have studied SQL, Python, machine learning through online courses or through in their universities, or they were self-taught, but when it comes to implementing that technical knowledge to solve real world business problem, that's where people fail. And in today's time, employers, hiring managers, recruiters, their first choice is to hire someone who has hands-on experience, who does not require a lot of training and can get started on a work in just a few weeks. That's where having relevant projects on your resume when you're applying for a data analyst, data scientist, data engineering, business analyst role, software developer role is extremely important. And when we say relevant, we I mean your project should exactly align with the technical skills that are required for your target job role. And the biggest mistake that we noticed that candidates were doing, that either they had very generic projects on their resume. For example, like a project that you would find on resume of like a million students, you would never be able to stand out, right? And second is when people had either irrelevant experience on their resume or had irrelevant projects, right? Uh, that had very 50% or 40% match with the target job role like data analyst or data scientist. For example, in the comments, I saw someone who was in IT sector and now trying to transition to data scientist job role. If this person fill entire resume with the IT experience or with very generic project, this person will never be able to get interview call for data science job roles. And that's when we decided that we are going to do real world projects in data science, projects that are very unique, that are not common in the industry, projects that would help you understand implementation of technical skills, will help you get interview calls, will help you also crack interview calls when you'll talk about these projects on your resume, right? That's the objective with which we started with just a few students. And then at this point we have a we have a very detailed community of almost 100,000 people. 5,000 are already on Discord, which we just started almost 2 months ago. And we have onboarded some great mentors like Kunal, and these great mentors have created some amazing projects, some real world problems that they have solved in their jobs. Okay, so in today's next 45 minutes, we are going to introduce you one project related to data science. Kunal, is it a data analyst related project or a data scientist related project?
Data analyst and data scientist also will require it. The first things that we typically data analysts need to master is joins. So we're going to focus on that skill.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So we are going to explain you this project. We'll show you where you can find this project, and Kunal will also solve 2 to 3 tasks of this particular project. Because what we noticed, guys, that 95% of students, they're not even able to complete 1 or 2 tasks, which is very disappointing as well as concerning, right? When we say that somebody is looking for a job in data science domain, but they're not even able to complete 1 or 2 tasks. That's when we decided that Kunal will solve 3 tasks, will explain everything, and will get you started on it, right? And once you get started, you'll be able to finish rest of the project. And by the way, this project is available for everyone across the world, and it will be absolutely free of cost for this next 1 week. Okay, so Everybody will be able to attempt it, and once we complete this project, you will get a certificate of completion that you can utilize. Also, you will be able to add this project detail on your resume and on your LinkedIn profile as well. Okay, so that you can boost your job search. Okay, so that's a high level overview. But before we get to the project, let us give you a quick introduction of ourselves and a quick introduction of High Counselor, and then we'll jump into the project. So, Kunal, you're our guest. Why don't you start with your introduction? I'll share my screen as well. Last time I forgot to share my screen and you didn't tell me until the end. Okay, so let me.
Thank you very much.
Sign.
Okay.
Okay,
You'll start the
go.
screen share, then I'll. Yeah.
Able to see it?
Yeah, I can see
Yes.
that.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you, guys. How many of you could be doing so many other things, but you chose to be here on this live stream? Can you give me a thumbs up, a like, comment, or smiley in the comment section, guys? So, how many could have done so many other things, but you chose to be here?
Yep.
How many of you
Important point.
could have done so many? Just put a yes, no, smiley in the comment section, guys. I want to know that. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So, what I want to do is I want to ensure that I'm on a mission basically to help you become world-class data-driven decision makers and leaders. Primarily, I started up as a data scientist. It took me 10 years to become a good one, decent one, and then finally I realized I'm really good at teaching this subject. And so that's where I decided, let me just go ahead and create the best world-class data-driven decision makers and leaders. That's about me, and I'm a senior data scientist at Dell. And YouTuber, that's me. Thank you very much.
Awesome. And he's a great teacher, right? He's a great teacher.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Amit sir, would you like to go next?
Yeah. So hi everyone, this is Dr. Amit. I am the head of business operations at High Counselor. Before that, I did my bachelor's of computer science, and then I did my MBA program into marketing and human resource. I did my PhD program in marketing research. I was also an alumni of Research Summer School at IMA. I worked with different companies like Wipro, Reliance, and ICICI Bank in India. And I have more than 10 years of teaching experience at undergraduate and postgraduate levels. And you can also follow me with the name of my channel on YouTube, Dr. Amit Lal, which has more than 125K followers now.
Okay, I need to update this slide, I guess, now. Right? That's 25,000 more subscribers. Okay, cool. So, guys, I did my BTech from NIT Jalandhar back in India in 2012. After that, I worked in India for about 2 years at Ericsson, then came to US in 2015 for my master's degree. I can see a lot of people here who have very similar background, engineering background, then came to US for their master's degree. So I can understand or relate to your journey very, very well. After my graduation from Duke University, I landed my first job at PricewaterhouseCoopers in Chicago as a tech consultant, where I worked in their Salesforce development division. Then I moved to Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco and worked there for about 3.5 years, again in their tech consulting division, this time in the data analytics and Salesforce department. And that's where I got my exposure to data science, migrating applications from legacy system to new system, and which required a lot of data migration, a lot of data cleaning, a lot of data manipulation related tasks. And that's where I got a lot of exposure of data science division for clients like Fox Studios, Disney, Comcast, Facebook. And in addition to my job at Deloitte, I was also part of the recruitment team. I visited a lot of universities for their entry-level hiring, and I interviewed a lot of candidates for their technical and behavioral interviews for data science, software development, and Salesforce consultant roles. And that's where I got passionate about helping people find their job. So 2020, I decided to leave my job from Deloitte and start this company called High Counselor. And our mission was very, very simple: to help people find a job in top tech companies in the US in data science and software development domain. These are the two categories that we deal in. So our journey started with only 3 candidates who actually joined me from my university. I graduated from Duke, so 3 students who were graduating at that time. They joined High Counselor with the hope that, okay, he's our alumni, probably he would be able to help us. And they landed a job, and that's how our journey started. And in the last 4 years, we have helped more than 700 candidates. I also need to update this slide. So we helped 700 plus candidates land a job in the US in job roles like data analyst, data scientist, front end, back end, full stack developer, machine learning engineer, AI roles. And in this journey, we have raised almost $2 million from VCs in Silicon Valley, a lot of edtech entrepreneurs, and some of the corporates as well. Now, let me give you a little bit information about High Counselor so that if anyone here who is from the US, who's currently in the US and looking for a job in the US and struggling right now, this might be helpful for you. Okay. So when we started High Counselor, the reason for starting High Counselor was we wanted to help candidates who are looking for a job and struggle with one of these three things. One is people don't get interview calls because of lack of hands-on work experience. That's why all of us are here today. Second, people lack interview opportunities. They just know one way of getting an interview call, which is job application, and they don't know anything else. Job application is important, but there are many other ways to get interview opportunities. And third is when people get interview calls, they struggle to crack it and they lose that opportunity. And that's when we started High Counselor as a career accelerator, a 360-degree ecosystem in which we help candidates with everything related to their job search in the US only. So we help candidates first with the interview preparation, that we provide them the right courses that are relevant for their target job roles. We connect them with industry mentors like Kunal for a one-on-one interview prep, their technical HR behavioral prep. We help candidates get relevant experience on their resume through remote internships or real world projects that we have with us. We help candidates cleaning up their LinkedIn profile, utilizing LinkedIn in the right way. This is one very important thing, guys, that I would like to tell you, that LinkedIn is just not about putting your photo and experience and all that. You also need to utilize LinkedIn by building your personal brand on it so that you also get inbound interview opportunities. Okay. So we help candidates utilize their LinkedIn to the fullest, clean their LinkedIn, optimize their resume, and then also we help them get interview calls. We have built our internal engine that find relevant jobs for you across the internet, put them at one place for you. Then we have a team that apply to jobs for you, and we also have our tools that automatically do the job applications for you so that you don't have to waste your time over there. And finally, we have a tool that helps you expedite your networking through email so that you can get more and more referrals, you can connect with more and more people. In addition, we also have our network where if there is a relevant job for you, we also refer you over there. But that is not our only job. Okay, so don't consider that, okay, High Counselor is only a way to get a referral. No, that is not who we are. Okay. As I said, we help candidates with two job categories only. One is a software developer role, which is a front end, back end, or a full stack developer role, or any role in data science like data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, AI ML role, business intelligence analyst. We should be able to help you out. Okay. Now, we work on a success based payment. What does that mean? That means you need to apply on High Counselor. If we like your profile, if it is relevant to us, we will help you with your job search with zero upfront payment. There is no upfront payment at all. Okay. If we accept you in High Counselor, you only pay once you land a job, and that too in monthly installment. So once you land a job, you work for at least a month, you get your one paycheck. Only after you start paying us that in monthly installments. Now we have two plans. One is a starter plan, another one is an advanced plan. What is the difference between starter and advanced? Basically, in advanced plan, we provide you more one-on-one session with industry experts. We provide you our own team that apply to all job positions for you. We provide you our internal automated email networking tool that I told you, right? That will help you expedite networking through email. And guys, anyone over here who's looking for a job, if you guys are not networking to get a job, and that is especially through email, please start doing that. It is extremely, extremely important. Okay. We help you get remote internship opportunities if you want to get relevant experience on your resume. We also organize some of, as I said, we have a network of our own working professionals. So whenever they have a job, we also request them to refer you. And if you get layoff, we also provide you a layoff support. Okay. Now, if you want to understand more about, okay, what is included in the advanced package, more about this program, we have our info session as well. I'll let you know where you can sign up. But if you want to learn about the journey of people who have gone through High Counselor, simply go to our website, highcounselor.com/review, and you'll find hundreds of success stories, interviews of our candidates who have told about their journey and how they landed a job. Okay. Now let me show you how you can apply for it. But again, guys, this our end-to-end help is only for people who are physically located in the US and looking for a job in the United States. Anyone outside of the US, this end-to-end job search program is not for you. If you're outside of the US, you can participate in today's real world project that is open for everyone. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Now, to apply to our job search program, simply go to our website, highcounselor.com, go to apply to upcoming cohort, and click on this start application. Fill out this application, we'll review your application and let you know within 24 to 48 hours whether we can accept you at High Counselor or not. Okay. If we are unable to accept you, guys, please understand that sometimes there is a lot of applications that we have to go through, or sometimes we may not be fit to help you in your job search process. Okay. If you want to, as I said, if you want to learn more about this program and anything, we also do 2 info sessions every week. So you can sign up for our info session by clicking on this link and simply go here, and the calendar will pop up. And on this calendar, every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we do an info session. You can sign up for this info session and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay. So that's a lot of information about High Counselor. Now let's go back to our project. Okay. Kunal, would you like to introduce today's project? Would you like to share your screen, or would you like to?
Yes, absolutely. Let me add my screen.
Okay. And guys, I'll put up the apply link in case you missed it for our program, which is only for the US job seekers. Okay. Okay. Here you go, Kunal. And I'll plug in my
Okay. Absolutely. So we're ready to start off, guys. And this is where the most exciting part. We have over 100 plus participants here, and I want every one of you to be able to execute. Put E in the comment section if everybody is going to execute with me. This thing is going to work out. You will have the experience of what and how we are going to be doing it, guys. Right? So put E in the comment section if you want to execute. Right? Put E. Now, first, before we start off, anything that we do, any problem statement that we do, we need to know 2 things about it. One, if done well, what is it? If done bad, what is it? For example, if we take car driving, you know what will happen. If you're a good driver, you'll be safe. You'll go from point A to point B, and you're very, very safe. But if you know, if you know that you're a bad driver, then you know that your chances of going from point A to point B is slightly risky, right? So first thing, when we are handling data or sales data, we want to understand what are the potential pitfalls that we can get into it. Before we get into the project, first of all, let's understand that, because once you understand what's the difference between what is a good idea and what is a bad idea, that's where we begin to know. So for example, what is the cost of bad sales data analysis? Can you all put in the comment section, guys? What are the ways potentially the business can get impacted if you don't do the sales analysis in the right way, or in fact you don't are not able to provide the right insights to the sales team in the right time? What will be the potential impact? Can you all put all that in the comment section? And I'm going to show you what are some of the impacts that are there before we even think of the project like this. Now, one of the things that we are doing it here, guys, is to be able to link whatever project we do to real world scenarios, so that you show up confident during the interviews. Okay, so that is the reason. So please drop in the comment section what are the ways that business could be impacted if you are analyzing the sales data in a very, very bad fashion. Okay, or you're not giving the business in the time. Wrong decisions, very nice. That's very nice. Losing, yes, less profits, absolutely. Customer churn, absolutely, very nice. Bharat,
Wrong,
Abdi Rahman, very nice. Yes,
wrong decisions,
wrong decisions. Yes,
business
absolutely.
impact, loss of revenue, informed decisions,
Absolutely.
low,
Absolutely.
low sales and misunderstanding, no profits.
No profits. Super. So, absolutely. So, you guys are thinking in the right direction. I'm going to stack some of the ones that really, really impact band, and you're hitting in the right point, guys. So now you know all of that, and this is some of the points that you need to articulate during an interview. So the first thing is definitely disengaged customer base. If your customer is not engaged through various platform, email, social media, customer support, calls, tickets, all of that, then you lose a lot of sales opportunities or returning customers. Then loss of reputation. One bad customer review can basically bring down and damage reputation. So that's one of the things. Very nice, Shanti. That's really it. Brand impact, absolutely, right. Waste of resources, loss of productivity internally, right. So if you're not able, you don't have the right data, you're just like beating around the bush. You have loss of productivity. Last but not least, decreased customer satisfaction. Again, if customers are not satisfied, then you're definitely not going to make another sale, and it's going to become like very, very hard for you to do that, right. And then we have legal and regulatory compliance complications, right, where you if you don't have the right data, right information to support what you're doing with your how you're interacting with customers or what kind of value you're providing, then you're going to get into legal and regulatory complex. So all of these things basically lead to revenue loss or sometimes revenue leakage. Okay, sometimes it is potential revenue loss due to customer not renewing it. Like for example, one bad customer experience from a mobile telecom company, you could switch your sim and go to another company, so you're losing that customer lifecycle value over the years if you're not able in a position to analyze the sales data. How many of you got this? Can I get a yes in the comment section? How many of you got this? Can I get a yes in the comment section? Yes, absolutely. Amazing, amazing research, guys. Now seven. Now we are going to looking at the reasons why we should be doing it, and a lot of you are giving good responses. So I'm going to go very quickly through it. The 7 reasons why sales data analysis is vital for business success. Okay, focusing on products and strategies that work. So when your sales reps are equipped with the right products and the strategies, and time and again fed the right information, the feedback that customers are speaking about, they're able to sell more. Second, better customer relationships, better trust, and better customer lifecycle value. Absolutely. Improving marketing strategies. So once you know real unique strategies of how your company and products are solving problems for customers, you can put that up in your marketing strategy so that you can attract more such customers and hence therefore more sales, right. So all of this are really, really critical to get you incremental revenue of what your company is already doing. And then generate and convert more leads. If you know your customers, existing customers very, very strongly, and then also you are building strong relationships, you have strong products, then you will be able to convert more newer leads even at a faster rate and in a better price point. Then keeping up with the trends. Now what happens is that sales is very competitive landscape, and so what happens is that we saw ChatGPT come up, and then let's say we have Anthropic, another chat GPT like chat interface, and then we had Gemini, Google come up, right. So everybody, once a product comes out, everybody is trying to sort of create their own product and compete in the market. And so sales particularly, that's really, really critical, right. So keeping up with the trends. Improve employee satisfaction and productivity. If the sales team is winning, right, the company itself feels good about it, the team itself feel good, there's overall a positive environment, and that the productivity definitely improves. Okay, and then better financial management, right. One particular person, one coach one of my coaches told me, right, Hall, problems of companies can be solved by doing better sales. And so you're putting your sales team in better position, right? So how many of you got this? Put 7 in the comment section. And this is why we are doing this particular project. But here's the big but. Here's the big but. If you have ever worked in a sales team, or if you have worked in any company, do you think all of that data is available in one place? How many of you are seeing what understand what I'm saying here, right? How many of you feel that all the information that you need to take a decision is present in one place, in the right format, so that you can analyze it? How many of you agree that you will never have all of these in one place, right? And you know the pain of getting that. So that is why we are going to be solving one particular case study here, which is going to be relevant to that. And I'm going to show you first how to approach it. SQL can be very strong, and there is vast number of codes that you can do. But as an analyst, as a data scientist, I rarely use all the functions, right? We solve, not all of the things are used or solved in one problem statement, right? So what we do is, I'm going to show you a framework which is called the FA-AAI. That is this particular framework. It's going to be called as the FA-AAI triangle. Okay, so FAAI triangle. I'm going to show you what it is. Put FAAI in AAAI in the comment section. I'm going to show you that, so that when you are approaching a problem statement, any problem statement, you are having the right framework to solve the problem. Often you will be going into the weaves. Should I use this? Should I use that? Should I start here? Right. So that is essentially beyond SQL code, right? It's your lack of exposure to how companies use it is where, because you get lost. How many of you agree with me? Put agree in the comment section, right? Where you basically want to start something, write something, but like you're spending too much time just writing different codes. Okay, never at one place. Absolutely. And so what we want to do is, if you have the right framework, the right step problem solving framework, then you are able to solve that problem effectively, and you can approach any problem statement head on if you have a process of thinking, right? So put problem solving in the comment section if you understand what I mean here, that if you have the right framework to solve problems, you'll be able to solve this problem very effectively. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to show you first the problem, the framework, and then we're going to get you into that. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much, Amita, Achyut, Abdi Rahman, Rushabh, Navneet, Pratish. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, so the first part of the triangle, yes, we have a triangle first of all. First of all is going to be filter. It's going to be filter. And a lot of you will be thinking, well, what does filter do, right? Filter has everything to do that. One wrong filter can potentially lead into a bad reputation. Like once I was doing an analysis, and one time I just had to only do it for a particular region, and I have access to all the regions. I just forgot to miss putting my region filter, and I was completely showing wrong numbers. That was way 10 years back when I started that. So in filters, what's really within it, right? I'm going to see that, but we're going to do filter, aggregate, and analyze, right? So aggregate is basically your group bys. If you've used pivot table, if you've used Excel, then it's pivot table. If you've used pandas, again group by, right? So anywhere you go, you will essentially end up using aggregate a lot. And then last but not the least, after you aggregate, you have to analyze and show the insights. And that is why we have the FAA in this particular part of it. Right now, what's in filter? The filter, the whole focus about it is that extracting the right data. Now it has become nature for me that first I set my filters right, confirm with my stakeholders whether or not these filters are the right filters that I'm using to look at the problem that we are solving, and then everything else falls into the picture, right? So that's where we have simple filters, pattern matching, and sorted results. I'm not going to go into all of this, but that's the first part of it. And the question that you need to be really asking, what data do I need, and refine the selection. If you do the right selection, essentially you are using small amount of data that is just focused on the problem. But if you're just using everything else, you may potentially forget about it. So having the filter in place is critical to you being at least very, very close to being accurate insights. Next one we have aggregate. The FAA is this one. The whole focus around this is summarizing the data. All the data that you typically get will never be summarized. You always have to group by. In fact, the first project that I make anybody do is just do group buys. Like just go do group buys on any transactional data that you get. And that's where most of us really do. We have transactional data, and that's where our game really starts. So you're able to, do calculations, like take any numerical features that you have, like maybe sales and units and revenue, and just be able to sum it, average it, take the max and minimum of it, be able to do that. So that's calculations, averages and totals, and just grouping by and creating summaries by region, by department, and that's what the aggregation is really. And then last, the what kind of question is, what patterns or metrics do I need to see? Here's the keyword: the patterns and the metrics. Patterns and metrics. I want to do regional trend. I want to do department wise attrition. I want to do sales team wise performance, right? So that's where the aggregation comes in. Then we have analyze. In analyze, we have gain insights from data, and that's where we rank and compare, time-based comparison, and customer focus. So how many, and the last thing we do here is what kind of questions do we ask, right? So what story is the data telling me? Once you aggregate, filter and aggregate, then you have to find the story to communicate to your stakeholders. And this is where this is the differentiator. That is, it differentiates a data analyst, data scientist from being good to being great. The last step. Okay, so that's the FA that we have. FAA. Put FAA in the comment section, guys. Okay, put FAA in the comment section if you got this. Now, out of all of this, right, what are you trying to do, right? And this is basically your actionable insights, right? We want to ensure that we do all of that so that we are providing actionable insights, and actionable insights really lead us to impact, that is increased sales, improve customer interaction, improve productivity, and all of the 7 important things that we saw earlier. But this is the impact that we create. So overall, this is the FAAI triangle, which if you keep your eyes on this, if you solve it in this order, you will do this repetitively. If you do this repetitively, you will create business impact in the quickest possible way. And even if you don't know coding, right, you can figure out the code and still be able to write it, right? So how many of you got it, right? Put FAAI in the comment section if you got this. With this, we can move into the High Counselor platform, where you're going to pick up a project and solve one problem statement. And you're going to enjoy learning the joins in this particular session, guys. You're going to learn the joins, and you're going to visually see this, guy. Put VIZ in the comment section if you want to visually see how joins work and how you can win in joins. It's really, really simple, right? But you got to follow the steps of how I do it, exactly how I do it, and that's how we move forward. Okay? How many of you are ready to get onto the platform? Put HIC in the comment section. HIC for High Counselor. Put HIC for High Counselor in the comment section, guys. HIC. Okay. So I'm going to move on to the platform here. So I already have that project platform. So if you're on this, on the High Class Counselor platform, right, what you need to do is, once you log in, you will be able to find this project. It's called Stale Data Exploration using SQL, right? You need to be able to open it. So first of all, how many of you are logged in? Put LI in the comment section so you can log into the High Counselor, right? And then you need to search for the project. Okay. Yeah.
Kunal, we can give like a little bit more guidance over here.
Yeah. I'll stop the sharing. Yeah.
For the first time, right? So I can share my screen really quick. Just guys, trying to help you to reach at the project location. So simply go to the platform highcounselor.com. Oops, what's happening? Highcounselor.com. You simply go over there. Oops, what is happening? Okay, simply go to the platform highcounselor.com. When you reach over here, there is a tab at the called projects right over here. Click on view all projects. If you're a first time user, you'll simply need to create a free account, right? So you can sign up and create an account. And then you need to search a project name over here. Kunal, what is the project name for today?
Yeah, it's called Sales Data Exploration using SQL,
So
and
simply
there will be
search
my face in. Yeah.
sales data exploration using SQL. You search for it and you'll find it over here. Okay. You can also find it even if you don't want to search the project name. You can simply, when you are on all projects, simply scroll down and under the, no, you'll have to search for the name. Let's go back to I thought that it would directly appear at the first number, but it's not coming. So just simply search sales data exploratory.
Yeah, that's
Sales and
the
you'll
one.
get it.
Yes. Yeah.
Get the project over here, click on the start button, and it will take you to your virtual lab, guys, so that you don't have to do a local setup. Okay, simply click on the start button and the system will do a local setup for you, an on cloud setup for you, so that you don't have to install anything on your system, and you can come back on this platform anytime and reinstate wherever you left it. And it takes about 30-40 seconds for system to create this virtual lab personalized only for you. Okay, Kunal, you can take on
Yes.
the access again.
Perfect. Okay, so cool. Now, how many of you have logged in? Put LI in the comment section. Put LI in the comment section if you have logged in. Okay. And we're going to do first thing, we're going to set up the database. We're going to set up the database first, and then we're going to solve the first problem, right? So this is the way that we're going to do. First problem statement is ensuring that our data is loaded. So I'm going to do the exact step. Just do that exactly with me, right? And then you can follow along with me, right? So this is the part that is there. We set up this thing, and with High Counselor, guys, trust me, this process is very, very seamless, right? I remember the days when I was learning all of these things. I had to like struggle to import all the databases first, and half the time we used to get it wrong. Okay, and most of the people those who has worked with me, I make them do the struggle part of it. But with High Council platform, this the ease at which we do it is going to be very, very easy for us to
Is there any
do
issue
that.
with the website? A few people are commenting the website is half loading.
It might be because of the instant traffic, but it's absolutely fine, guys. You can try it now.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
working fine.
Yeah, just refresh it in case you are there. Just refresh it once. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's working
So
fine.
they're logged in. Okay, now how many of you are on the project platform? And if you're on the project platform, first thing I want you to do is click on this database, and you will be seeing 5 files here. Now, yes, we are going to solve a problem that is directly attacking joins. The reason we chose this is a lot of people avoid joins, and that's exactly what gets asked in the interviews most of the time, right? So if your joins are strong, at least you know that you can pass over that hump of joins and be able to answer questions. And that is why we're going to start this. If you want to get your join strong, this is the project. Okay, everything starts with a join. I'm going to show you a very, very simple way of solving this particular problem. So first thing first, what you're going to do is you will see that there's a code editor and there's a database here. We need to have our data loaded there. And all you have to do is just click on import all of these things. Like click on import and just say import table. Okay, and all it will do is it will import this SQL table into this platform here, right? So if you go here in this database, it will just import that, and you just click the second one, click on import. Okay, and then you put the cancel button, import. It will say successfully imported, cancel. Then you say import orders. Okay, cancel that, and then import accounts, and then import all of that. So by this, you'll be successfully importing all of these database to all of these data sets to the database. And now we need to connect to the database, the SQL database, so that we can start querying on top of the SQL database. So how many of you have done this? Put 5 in the comment section. So all you have to do is click on this, say import table, click on cancel, import table, cancel, import table, cancel. If you are done with this, put 5 in the comment section. Put 5 in the comment section. Okay. Today you're going to see how lookups can be, joins can be really, really easy to do. Okay. So how many of you have done this? Put 5 in the comment section. If you've done this, put 5 in the comment section. Okay. Now, once you do that, if you click on this database, you will have this database string that is generated for you. All you have to do is just copy this and put it in the first task here and just execute this, and it will say connected, right? All you have to do is copy this, connected, and just say submit your code for task 1-1. It is on the bottom right on this particular, the bottom and right here. So you say submit your code, and if you have successfully imported the 5 CSV files into the database, you will get this message where it will verify if you have done it correctly, and you can say okay. So if you have success like this, like I am seeing in the screen, put success in the comment section. Now, if you're wondering why this is not successful, one of two reasons maybe. One of the things, you might have not imported all of them, so just go ahead and try to import it again, so all of the tables are imported. And second reason, you might have not gotten the string rightly and it does not say connected. So if you check these 2 steps, you will be getting this successful message, and you can then say okay, right? And so you do that, and I'm seeing that Anuya Sripada has done the task. So this is a community platform. If somebody else complete the task, you will get a notification that somebody has done this particular task. So I'm already seeing the first thing. NK has done it. That's amazing. All very, very good. Okay. Yes, success. Okay. Just so that everybody is there on that place again, come to this place, reiterating import table, import table, again import table, right? Import table, import cancel, and then you just come into this place, copy this code, and then paste it here. Okay, paste it here, and then click the run button, ensuring that it's there, and then say submit code. And I can see a lot of you are doing it. Congratulations, guys. This used to take a lot of time before. Okay, you guys have done it successfully, and technologies like this are evolving, right? In companies, you will be seeing this is going to happen very, very often. Okay, so that's why this is very, very close to what we do in industry. Okay, thank you very much.
Great to see the engagement, guys, and I see a lot of success people completing the task.
Perfect.
That is the objective.
How many of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Please go ahead, Amit.
Yeah. So I was saying that that is what the objective is. We have seen people not able to complete the project, so that's why Kunal is here and he's solving few tasks for you, so that you are able to understand the concept as well as you can able to take up the project easily, right?
Perfect.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kunal. Yeah. Great job.
Okay. Cool. Now, how many of you have never written a join or avoid join? Put frown face, angry face, all the faces and frustrations that you can put because of joins. Okay. Not only I'm going to solve the joins for you, but I'm going to solve VLOOKUP for you, the lookup in Excel. So you're going to see a visual way of doing it. Mostly you will see everybody teaching SQL, doing the join, and you rarely know what's happening in the background. Today, you're going to see how joins are, and you will enjoy doing joins, guys. You will enjoy doing joins, and you'll feel like, oh, this was what joins is, right? And that's what we are looking for, guys. Okay. So the first task that we have is 2.1. Okay, 2.1. What you're going to write here is that write SQL query for the following: which sales and their associated accounts are located in the Midwest region, and what are their names? And like you'll be amazed to see what's happening here right now. Okay, so first of all, let's just introduce the data. When we have this question, right? If when I saw this kind of questions, first my head used to spin. Right? First, let's break it down. Right? So I'm going to put this on one half here, and I'm going to put it on another half here. Okay, another half here. So if you see here, there is sales, there is accounts, and there is region. So you'll see that in businesses, typically all of these tables will be in different tables. So region will be region table, right? Sales rep table is a separate table here where you have the sales ID, the name, and the region ID. And then you have accounts table where all the accounts are present with each unique ID. Now we have to extract which sales and their associated accounts are located in the Midwest region, right? So what we have to do is, first of all, we have to find the associated sales rep from the sales rep ID here, from the sales rep table, and then we have to go from the region table, go and extract the name here. Okay, some of your already mind is spinning here, but we're going to break it down, guys. We're going to break it down. Okay, how many of your mind is spinning? And these are the kind of tricky questions that come in interviews, which is why I has put this up front here. Okay, so that you get very, very familiar. By the time you install 15 tasks, you're very, very familiar with all the possible combinations that you can think of that come in an interview. Okay, so here's what you're going to do first, and we're going to break it first. First of all, just look at the table that we have. Here's the account table, right? We want this list of account names. So we want this name, right? We want this name, but to get this name, we need to get the sales rep here. Okay, the sales rep. And who are that sales rep that are there in the Midwest, region? So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sales rep table. And if you notice here, right, I have the region IDs 1, 2, 3, 4 present. And similarly, I have the name, the regions, the region names present here. So what I'm going to do is, first, I'm going to just put the region name here, region name. And you don't need to do this in Excel. Okay, you don't need to do this in Excel. Okay, now those of you who want to see the task, please click on this 2-1. Okay, you can click on these buttons and you can click on this 2-1 and you will be able to see this. Okay, perfect. Now all I want to do is I want to get the region names that is available on this particular platform. And to be able to do that, right, we will use our simple good old VLOOKUP. In the VLOOKUP, I need something that is common between these two tables. And it happens to be that region ID and this ID are common between the two tables, but they might not have the same name. Put common in the comment section if you got this, guys. There need to be a common ID between both of them, so that I can do it, right? So in this table, this is a primary key, right? In this table, this is a primary key, right? But for this particular table, this will become a foreign key because this is coming from another table, okay? So all we're going to do first is going to do the VLOOKUP. We're going to say, okay, VLOOKUP. We're going to look up this particular region here. You don't need to know why I'm doing, how I'm doing VLOOKUP. You can focus on just doing the join with P here. So if you understand this concept, you'll be able to write the code very easily. So what you'll do is you'll look up this particular ID within the region table and you will fix it and you will say to an exact match. So now what this does is that with every region ID associated, it's extracting the region and the Northeast ID and the region name. And if I keep dragging it down, you will notice that from Northeast, it will change to Midwest. From Midwest, it will change to Southeast. And it will come down. You will have all of the regions associated. Okay. So how many of you got this? This is very simple. How many of you got this? This is very, very simple. All I'm doing is that wherever 1, 2, 3, 4 is available, I'm looking it up in this table and getting it against the sales rep. That's all I did. So this is what lookups is. This is where you are able to join tables. And most during interviews, they'll ask you, we have this table, we have this other table. How do you join this table? And then you have to answer by saying, okay, the common ID is this particular ID in this table. This is the common ID in this table. So I'm going to join it by that particular part of it. Okay. How many of you got this? Okay. How many of you got this, guys? Can I get a yes in the comment section? This is what's basically happening. Now let's repeat the same step. Let's repeat the same step on SQL. Okay. So how to do it in SQL? I'm going to go back to SQL. I'm going to repeat the same step here and first do it. We do it step by step. We don't magically write the entire code together, right? Most people problem solving, they think that you have to write the entire code together. No, it's not going to be like that, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, remove this particular SQL part of it. Remove this and we're going to start writing the code here, right? So first code that we do is a very, very simple code. We just say select star from and see whether or not our what we say, the table that is called as a sales rep is working or not. And if you see the name is going to be sales underscore rep here. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say sales rep. Hopefully it works. Okay, so I'm going to say that and semicolon, and I'm going to say run. And sales rep does not exist, right? So that means I have to refresh my table. I have to just refresh this platform if it is not working. Just allow me 1 second. But if you run this, it should be working, or you can try region and see if it is working or not. Okay?
Chintan is asking, do we need to do it in Excel also?
No, don't do it in Excel. Please don't do it in Excel.
Yeah.
This is all to show you visually what's happening so that you can think in terms of code. Okay? Think in terms of code. Okay, perfect. Now, I did that. It failed. So I don't have the right data set name. So maybe I'll do region and see if it is working. Okay. So that's the table name. We need to know the right table name. Okay. So we do the sales and see if it's working. Maybe sales rep will work. Okay. Sales rep is not exist. 1 second, guys. So region is working. And just go through all of that to just see all of them are working or not. So there's orders. I run it. Yes, it is working. Okay. And then we have accounts, which should be working. Yes, accounts is working. So if you go through all of this, you will see that your tables are working and it is there. How many of you figured out what's the sales reps? Okay, sales rep. How many of you got that? Okay, so sales reps. Let me see if I got that right again. Yes, we got that. So if you see that, once you do is ensure that you just go cycle through all of the tables and you know the right table names, or else you're going to miserably get it wrong. Okay, so I got a sales rep, got this particular working. Now I need to do the same step that we do here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to take the basically name. Just take select star here, and first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to say join, and I'm going to say region. Okay, so this is where me establishing I want to use sales rep table and region table. Okay, sales rep and region. Got it? Sales rep region. Now I said, okay, I want all the columns. The star represents all the columns from both the tables. So from sales rep, join region. Now this will not do anything. Just run it and see. It will give you it'll do something, and it'll give you this ID 1 and name 1. Right? By default, it guesses and it tries to do something, but it's going to miserably get it wrong. Okay. What we need to say is now specify on what ID. If you see here, it's getting region 1 ID on region 4, which is wrong. So we have to specify which region. So what I'm going to say is that I'm going to give an alias name for this. So I'm going to say that this is going to be called as SR, and this is going to be just called as region. Okay. This is going to be called as SR or region. You just typically take the first letters of this and give them an alias name. And then you can say SR dot, and we are going to give the ID, okay, is equal to region dot ID, and you have to know the right column name here. Okay, so if you see here in this particular table, that is the sales rep table, it's a region ID. So we tell that, and then in the region table, it's called as ID, which is what we have here, right? So if you see in the sales rep table, it's called region ID. So all we are doing here is that we are saying SR dot region ID, and here what we are saying is that region dot ID. Now the reason we do this, how many of you understand why we do this particular part of it? So first we established, okay, I'm going to use these two tables, and then I'm establishing which two columns are common between them. Okay, how many of you got this? Can I get a yes, no in the comment section? Can I get a yes, no in the comment section? Yes, no in the comment section. Okay, so I do that, and if I run this, okay, that is going to be, I missed the word on. So if I run this, it should be able to give me the region ID and all of that, and be able to display this information here. How many of you are getting this, guys? How many of you are getting this? How many of you are getting this? Can I get a yes, no in the comment section? Yes, no in the comment section. So all I'm able to do is now exactly what I was able to replicate in Excel, right? I simply got this particular table, right, which basically told me what are the joins that is there, and I'm able to get this information. How many of you feel this is very, very easy? How many of you see that what's visually happening behind? How many of you feel that okay, join is just looking up the information from one table to another with the right column, common column? That's all. That's all it is. Okay. How many of you got this? How many of you feeling okay? I got this. I can do this. I can do this. Put I can do in the comment section. What I can do in the comment section. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. As you can see, coding is never simple. Even at this stage, sometimes we make little errors, but if you have the process in mind, you'll never go wrong. You can always debug and do stuff. And if you're now visually seeing it, you can do it.
I guess, Kunal, the two tasks are like good enough to understand them, that how they can, because this is more like a competition, right?
Yes. Just two tasks. Right now, this is a competition, guys. Come on. Yeah. We are problem solvers. Primarily, we are not coders. We are problem solvers, right? So what we are showing you is two problem statements, which I'll show you how to solve the problem. Typically, you know the code. You can get the code anywhere. But if you know how to solve the problem, what will happen is that you can approach multiple problems and get through it. Okay.
Kunal, as people have mentioned here, right, that I can do this, right, feeling the visuals, and they've mentioned yes, right. I mean, that tells me that, and as I told you, like 95% of the people were not able to like complete even one task, and now they're like on the second task. I think it's very important to tell them about 3 projects plan that we are working on, right? Let's take a pause here and inform people about it. I think you would be able to explain that in more detail, but I can set it up and then you can provide more details on it. So guys, we as we all saw in the last 30-40 minutes, that Kunal literally took you step by step, not just by giving okay, this is the solution, but actually helped you understand each and every task, made you go through it and even complete it, right? And this is just 2 tasks out of 10 or 12 tasks. Similarly, that's where people get stuck, so, and that's what we learned in the last 9 months by working with more than 20,000 students. And that's where we created a 3 projects package, right, where we will be helping you complete each and every task, not just 2 tasks, but each and every task of 3 very good project for data analyst and data scientist job role. Whichever is your target job role, you can choose one of that, and we will be helping you. Kunal will be teaching you that. Let me share my screen so that you will be able to visualize it as well. Okay. So what we are planning is, and we have done this with a group of students in the past, and it worked out amazingly well, that we will be doing 3 real world data science projects that are relevant for data analysts, and for data scientist job role there will be like separate ones. In 3 weeks, 3 projects. Kunal will be taking you through each and every task, will be providing you personalized support. And this program will only be available for 30 candidates, because we cannot provide personalized attention to 1,000 candidates or like 100 candidates at once, right? So 30 limited seat personalized support for 3 projects, so that you can complete those 3 projects, and you'll be able to put those 3 projects on your resume and your LinkedIn profile. In addition to that, we'll provide you session on how you need to tailor your resume and LinkedIn, as well as what are the strategies and resources that you could use for your job search in data science. Okay. Plus, we'll also provide you 3 months of subscription of project platform, and all this will be available for a very affordable price that I'm going to email all of you by tomorrow. Okay, so keep an eye on it. But our objective is that, guys, you should be able to complete some relevant projects, add it to your resume, and really strengthen your profile for data science job search. Or even if you're studying,
I guess,
have those projects in your portfolio.
Just to add one point over here, that we have seen that there are so many people who start the project, but there are very few who are able to complete the project. So that's the reason why this is an end-to-end kind of a guarantee from our side that these 3 projects will get to your resume. right? You can write, and Kunal will be like explaining you each and every task in detail. We'll also have a doubt clearing over there, so that it's like a one-on-one kind of mentorship for 30 people. Very simple.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know,
and I have a policy: no man left behind. I
Yeah.
have a policy: no man left behind.
And I
Right?
guess, yes, the Pratish is asking, as these three projects are only for no, Pratish. This is a global product. Anybody from any part of the world,
yep.
either he's from Zimbabwe or Somalia or India or Pakistan or Ireland, anywhere, they can just sign up to this, and you will be like really amazed to see what kind of experience, because this is a pilot study for us also. We also want to see that how we can provide a hand holding support in terms of projects, not
Yep.
only because we are doing it for US people, but we wanted always to like reach out to more people. Yeah, Aditya.
Yeah. So as Dr. Amit was mentioning, so we have guys done it for the US people. Those
Yes.
people landed a job at Microsoft. And guys, I'll share like one of my conversation with one of our candidates. His name is Anshuman. He recently landed a job of a data scientist at Microsoft. And the projects played a crucial role. And now, as we saw today, that we have people from Somalia, Zimbabwe, India, right? We want to help all of them. So these three projects package coming from Kunal, right? I think that could make a huge impact on your job search. So keep an eye on your email. I'll send you all the details related to these three projects, a link to buy, and would love to see who are those 30 people that we'll be able to work very closely in the next few days.
Yeah. How many of you want to complete 3 projects? Put 3 in the comment section.
Yes.
Yeah, this is important.
Yeah, 3 in the comment section.
And I guess when Kunal will be there, you might be able to ask few like personal queries or like generic queries, career guidance also, that can be possible in like whenever he's there to teach you or guide you on the project part.
Yeah.
So that's
We
that.
mostly focus on how we answer these questions in interview, because
Yep.
in interview we're going to get similar data sets. So you have to relate what you do and be able to answer it. That's how I teach, because ultimately you have to perform in an interview,
Yes.
right?
Ultimate goal is to land into a job. That's the why this is a good way of getting the subscription of the platform also, as well as 3 end-to-end project mentioning into your resume.
I
Okay.
can see a lot of people commenting 3 and
Narendra,
yeah.
Chintan, Francesca, Subhash, Nikhil, thank you very much.
Guys, we will be opening it tomorrow. Kindly look at the email sent by Aditya and try to respond as quickly as possible, because we will not be able to take more than 30 in this one, because we want to make sure that all those 30 people
Yeah.
must get benefit out of it. This is not a mass program. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Still, I'm seeing a lot of people. And you can share this also with other people. If somebody is interested who is not here, you can let them know.
Yep.
So tomorrow, we'll be sending. What will the process, Aditya?
So the process will be very, very simple, guys. You'll get an email with a link, whether you want to target a data analyst role or a data scientist role. There will be 2 different links. Simply go to that link. You'll be able to buy it. And when you buy it, the classes will start from December 9. That is the next Monday. Today we are on Monday of December 2. On December 9 of week, it will be 3 weeks. We'll have classes for 2 days or 3 days in a week, right? And again, all classes will be recorded. So even if you miss it, you can always rejoin it. After every class, we'll take doubt solving. And our objective at the end, that you have your portfolio of 3 projects ready, right? That you can, and we'll also show you how you can add those project details in your resume and LinkedIn profile. Okay. And guys, one part of it which I'm very personally very passionate about is, so people utilize LinkedIn in an absolutely wrong way to find a job. We'll also teach you how to utilize these projects, promote them on your LinkedIn, and get visibility, right? We'll show you, and I've done it a lot time in the future. I have about 130,000 followers. So building that following is also extremely important for job search. Okay. So Kunal, are you going to complete that particular second task, or
Just the first task. I will complete it and then we'll close it for it. Just one task is more than enough.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just we're going to complete that part of it, and then we'll end it for today. Perfect. It's just going to take another like 5 to 10 minutes and we're going to do it done. Okay. Cool. Perfect. So hope everybody can see my screen. So what I'm going to do right now, so we were in this particular place, right, where we are able to get these records here. Okay. But now what we're going to do right now is we're going to take this information and finally do the same task, that is going to the orders table and getting the information here, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take all of the information that is here, that name and the region, and we're going to take it to the accounts table. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to take this rep name. We're going to get the rep name. We're going to get the rep name, and we're going to get what we say, the region name, because now they both are already present in one table. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go VLOOKUP again, same, another join. I'm going to look up this, go back to this table. I'm going to look up this particular table here, select all of this, F4, give 2, comma, exact match, and I got the rep name. Okay, rep name. And last but not least, copy the same formula here, right? Copy the same formula here and just change this to 4, and it should give me the region name. That's because this is the 4th column here, right? So the 2nd and 4th column, we got that to the table here. So as per the problem statement, right now, what we have is all the columns that we needed to solve this particular problem. We have it in one table, right? Now, what the problem statement saying? Hey, give me the sales, their associated accounts, and of the Midwest region, and what are their names. So what we're going to do is right now, I'm just going to filter this data lastly on the Midwest region, right? And you'll see these are the account names that we have, right? So this is the account name, this is the rep, and this is the mid one. That is the outcome that we want to get, guys. Okay, how many of you got this? Can I get a yes, no? It is like Inception. You go, you do lookup within lookup. You look up with one table and then you take that and look up that. Most people try to confuse this, but you do step by step. You'll see you'll be able to get this information very, very well. Okay, how many of you got this? Can I get a yes, no in the comment section? Yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section. Okay, cool. So all we're going to do right now is going to do this exact same join again. Okay, so we're going to just do again a join where we're going to say accounts. We're going to join it on accounts, and we're going to call this account. Okay, and I'm going to say on, right? SR dot, right? So you're going to say here SR dot. We have this particular ID here, right? So we're going to say SR dot ID. SR dot ID is equal to account dot, and then you're going to go back to this table and find this account dot, and then there is going to be this ID here, which is going to be the sales rep ID that we have here, right? So that's the ID that we're going to come and do it. So we have another table, we just attach this on top of it. That is why we have to layer it. Never do joins. Like once you get practice and advanced practice, you'll be able to join together. Okay, now when you run this, okay, so this accounts table, run this, you will see now I have ID, name, region, ID, ID2, name 2, website, latitude, longitude, primary, and the sales rep. Now I have all the information in one table, but it's really not clean, and it's not just giving us the right information. What we need is just the region. We need the region with the rep name and the account name. Okay, so what we're going to say is we're going to say r dot region here, right? So r dot region will just simply just give me the region here. Okay, r dot sorry, let me see what's the region name here. R dot name. So r dot name is going to give me the region as region. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the first column, and I got the region name. Okay, then the second thing that I want is going to be I'm just going to do this so it's going to be clear to write these names. Then the second column that I want is going to be the rep name. So sr dot name, and if you got this table name, you see this sr dot name as rep name. Okay, as rep name, and then you got that, and you got the rep name here. Okay, And the last but not the least, you're going to get the account name. So you're going to say account name as 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 you guessed it, account name. And typically we write this in this format so it's clearly visible on what we are doing it, right? So we have the region, the rep name, the account, right? And all of this information here. And I can simply run this and I have nice little region, rep name, and account. But now don't forget about the filter. We want it by Midwest, right? So our game is on the last thing. We are going to say where this particular region, that is this particular r dot name, is equal to with single quotation Midwest. Okay, so hopefully we should just be able to see region, rep name, and account name, and only Midwest region. Okay, how many of you got this, guys? This was a very, very quick 3. Once you fix the join, you fix the columns that you want, whatever columns you want, you select the columns and then apply the condition, and you just submit the task, right? And it should be successful in one go. That is how you structurally break it down and get this particular output, guys. This is what we're going to do. So you get immediate feedback, you understand how to write the code and be able to solve the problem, and also know that you're writing the right code. And we have a policy, we don't leave anybody behind. Okay, so you say that, okay, and now you have solved the problem, and I can see a lot of you are already doing the task 2.1. Put 2-1 in the comment section if you have done this. And now you understand the problem solving, you understand the context of why we are doing it, you understand the problem statement, you know now methodologically, structurally, how to write the code and get to a solution, right? So you write that and you continue to move past this particular problem statements. You move past this slowly. Initially, when you're doing it, yes, you might take time, but if you structurally go step by step, like I covered it, you will be able to reach very, very smoothly towards the last problem statement. So that's how you use this platform, guys. This is the most the setup part, and writing the first code is the most difficult part. But after this, now you have the structure, you have the resources, you have the question problem statements, you have Discord community to be able to start doing all of this work, guys. So that's all I have for today, guys. So continue. I wish you all the luck for completing this particular competition. And I can see a lot of you are already doing it. And I just want to take a vote of confidence from you guys. How many of you feel that, wow, right? Like SQL is not as hard as it should be, and it's very easy to write joins when you visually know what's happening. How many of you are seeing the visual magic here? Right? This is what the magic is about problem solving. If you know the problem solving, you can write the query and probably write it in one go also sometimes. Okay. So yeah, thank you very much. If you're feeling successful, very, very easy. Put what we say, join in the comment section so that I know you're learning to do that. And I can see a lot of people getting notifications.
Just right. Woohoo.
Woohoo. Like emoji comment. Yes, guys. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you very much from my side. Yes.
No, this is I think amazing, and thank you so much, Kunal, for taking all of our candidates through like those tasks, right? And hopefully like we'll be able to get a bunch of students with us, or these candidates who would be able to complete a few tasks, build their portfolio, and we'll be able to do that final success, right? And landing more interviews or cracking them. So I think this is certainly going to be very, very helpful. Okay, guys. So thank you so much, everyone, for taking out time for this live session. I know people who are in Asia, it's pretty late for all of you, but thanks again for your time. And as I said, by tomorrow, I'll share details of our 3 projects program. If you have any question, always feel free to respond back to my email, or we look forward to working with you, and we'll come up with more and more projects. And don't forget to ask any question or concern that you may have in the Discord community. Okay. So feel free to let us know in the Discord channel if you have any question. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Kunal, for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.